Hi, this is the Everyday Hearing Channel. We provide practical tips to help you use your hearing aids with confidence. Today's topic is Auracast. In this video, we will show you how Auracast can maximize your listening experience. So let's get started. Auracast is still a very new technology, so you may not yet find many devices or situations where you can use it. However, that doesn't mean you shouldn't be ready to take advantage of it. There are two key things to keep in mind when thinking about Auracast: universality and affordability. Auracast-enabled devices are cross-compatible. It doesn't matter who manufactures them. Auracast is also generally affordable. The devices are designed to be cost-effective, and the installation costs also tend to be accessible for most budgets. Let me explain this in a practical way. If you have an Auracast-compatible hearing aid and you find a device with the Auracast logo, or you are in a venue that offers an Auracast broadcast, it means that audio streaming may be available to you. In many cases, there may be several audio broadcasts available at the same time. You can choose which one you want to listen to through the Auracast Assistant, which is usually an app installed on your smartphone. Let me show you the following example. In this scenario, we have several Auracast-compatible devices. First, they are divided into two groups: receivers and transmitters. For the receiver group, we have three types of devices: hearing aids, a Bluetooth to audio adapter, and headphones. For the transmitter group, we have a smartphone, an Auracast-compatible TV, and a TV audio streamer. In this situation, several scenarios are possible. Each receiver may receive audio from a different transmitter. All three receivers may receive the broadcast directly from the TV, or all three receivers may receive the broadcast from the TV audio streamer. As you can see, different arrangements are possible, depending on the preferences of each listener. Now, in this part of the video, we will demonstrate a real-world use of Auracast. In this demo, we have 7 Auracast-compatible devices divided into two groups. In the top group, we have 4 Auracast transmitters. In the bottom group, we have 3 Auracast receivers. Starting with the 4 Auracast transmitters, from the right side of the screen to the left. First, we have the Jabra TV Streamer Plus. Next, we have the Avantri Audacast TV Streamer. These first two transmitters are used to stream audio from a TV. The third Auracast transmitter is the Avantri Voyager HA, a portable and rechargeable device. The fourth device is an Auracast transmitter with a USB connection attached to a laptop. Now, in the bottom group, we have the 3 Auracast receivers, 2 hearing aids, and 1 earbud. On the bottom right, we have the Jabra EP30 hearing aid. In the middle, the HearLink 9050 hearing aid. And finally, on the bottom left, we have the Avantri Infinity NC earbud. All transmitters have an Auracast logo. The Audacast shows it on the top panel. The Voyager has the Auracast logo close to the toggle switch on this side. And the DG60 also has it on the top panel. The Jabra TV Streamer Plus shows the Auracast logo on the package box. Now for the receivers. All of them have their own Auracast assistant in the form of a smartphone app. The Jabra EP30 hearing aid uses the Jabra Enhance Pro app. The HearLink 9050 uses the Philips HearLink 2 app. The Infinity NC earbud uses an app called Avantri. As we saw earlier, each transmitter is capable of broadcasting audio to all receivers within its range. This means the Jabra TV Streamer Plus can broadcast to the Jabra hearing aids, the HearLink 9050 hearing aids, and also to the Infinity earbuds. The same concept applies to the Audacast TV Streamer, the portable Voyager, and the USB model DG60. Please note that the Jabra TV Streamer Plus, the Audacast, and the DG60 are currently on and broadcasting. The Voyager is currently turned off because I will show a special feature later. The receivers, on the other hand, can choose any of the available transmitters through their Auracast assistant installed on their smartphones. Now let's activate the 3 Auracast assistants. First, let's open the Jabra Enhance Pro app. When I take the EP30 hearing aid out of the charger, it will turn on automatically and connect to the app. In the Jabra app, you may need to activate the Auracast assistant. To do this, go to the bottom of the screen and enable it on the second page. Back on the main screen, if you press Search on the Auracast bar, the app will scan and find all available Auracast broadcasts. As we can see, the broadcasts from the Auracast TV streamer and the DG60 were found. The Jabra TV streamer was already connected because it belongs to the same manufacturer, Jabra. As mentioned before, the Voyager is not found because it is currently turned off. Now let's open the HearLink app. When we take the hearing aid out of the charger, it will automatically connect to the app. In the HearLink app, to access the Auracast feature, press the 3 dots at the bottom of the screen. The HearLink app is now scanning, and as we can see, all 3 transmitters were found. Finally, let's open the Avontree app and turn on the Infinity earbuds. We scan, and we can see that 3 broadcasts were found. Now let's create the first real demonstration scenario. We'll connect all receivers, the 2 hearing aids and the earbuds, to a single transmitter, for example, the Jabra TV Streamer Plus. To do that, we select the Jabra TV streamer in each Auracast assistant on the smartphones. Now, all receivers are streaming audio from the Jabra TV streamer. Next, let's repeat the same scenario, but instead of the Jabra TV streamer, we'll connect all receivers to the Avontree Auracast. In the Jabra app, we search for and select the Auracast. We do the same in the HearLink app. Disconnect, search again, and select the Auracast. In the Avontree app, we select the Auracast as well. Now, all 3 devices are receiving broadcast audio from the Auracast. Now, let's create a second scenario. Let's keep the Avontree Infinity earbud and the HearLink 9050 hearing aid connected to the Auracast TV transmitter, and connect the Jabra EP30 hearing aid to the Avontree DG60. For this, we only need to perform a search in the Jabra app and select the DG60. Now, the Jabra EP30 is connected to the DG60 USB audio streamer. Since the HearLink 9050 and the Avontree Infinity are already receiving a broadcast from the Auracast TV streamer, nothing else needs to be done. Now, let's create a third scenario, where each receiver will receive audio streaming from a different transmitter. The Jabra EP30 hearing aid will be connected to the USB transmitter. The HearLink 9050 hearing aid will be connected to the Jabra TV streamer. And the Avontree Infinity earbud will be connected to the Auracast TV streamer. Now, each receiver is connected to a different transmitter. Now we have a fourth scenario, where an Auracast connection is encrypted. This means that in order to access the broadcast, a password is required. This time we'll be using the Avontree Voyager. First, let's put all 3 receivers into standby mode and disconnect them from their previous broadcasts. Now that all receivers are on standby, let's activate the Voyager portable streamer. To do that, we switch the toggle switch to Auracast mode by placing the selector in the middle position. After that, we can see that all Auracast assistants show the Avantri Voyager as available in their respective broadcast lists. This means that in all 3 apps, we now have 4 broadcasts available: Auracast, Avantri DG60, Jabra TV Streamer, and the Voyager. Notice that only the Voyager shows a lock icon, which means it requires a password to access the broadcast. Let's first connect the HearLink 9050. As you can see, a password is required. Next, let's connect the Infinity earbud. We enter the password, and now it's connected. Finally, let's connect the Jabra EP30 hearing aid. We enter the password, and it's now connected. All transmitters offer the option to encrypt their broadcasts. To do this, you need to access the advanced settings by connecting the transmitter to a computer. Now, in this 5th scenario, we'll show that despite the expectation that all Auracast devices are compatible, in rare cases, some devices may not be fully compatible. This is the case with the Sennheiser BTD700 USB dongle Auracast transmitter. The BTD700 is compatible with the Avantri Infinity earbud and the HearLink 9050 hearing aid, but it is not compatible with the Jabra EP30 hearing aid, as you'll see. I'll remove the DG60 from the USB port of the laptop and attach the BTD700 dongle. We can see that the BTD700 appears in the broadcast list for all 3 receivers. First, we connect the BTD700 to the Avantri Infinity earbud. Next, we connect it to the HearLink 9050 hearing aids. Finally, we try to connect it to the Jabra EP30 hearing aid, but as you can see, this connection is not possible. We believe that once the Sennheiser dongle transmitter receives a firmware update from the manufacturer, it may become compatible in the future. Today, we showed you how Auracast works using real broadcasting demonstrations. We hope this helps you get the most out of your hearing aid experience. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.